There was once a young man who was unhappy with his life. He felt that he had no purpose, no direction, and no joy. He decided to seek the advice of a wise Zen master who lived in a nearby monastery. He went to the monastery and asked to see the master. The master welcomed him with a smile and invited him to sit down. The young man told him his problem and asked for his guidance. The master listened patiently and then said, "I have a simple solution for you. Every morning, when you wake up, do something that scares you. Every evening, when you go to bed, do something that makes you happy. Do this for 1 month and then come back to me." The young man was puzzled by this advice, but he decided to give it a try. He thanked the master and left. The next morning, he woke up and decided to do something that scared him. He had always been afraid of heights, so he went to the tallest building in the city and climbed to the rooftop. He felt his heart pounding and his palms sweating as he looked down at the streets below. He stayed there for a few minutes, facing his fear, and then came down. That evening, he decided to do something that made him happy. He had always loved music, but he had never learned to play an instrument. He went to a music store and bought a guitar. He spent the night learning some chords and playing some songs. He felt a sense of joy and satisfaction as he strummed the strings. He continued this routine for the next month, doing something that scared him every morning and something that made him happy every evening. He did things like skydiving, public speaking, traveling alone, dancing, painting, writing, and more. He discovered new aspects of himself and the world around him. He felt more alive, more confident, and more fulfilled. He went back to the monastery and met the master again. He told him how he had followed his advice and how it had changed his life. The master smiled and said, "You have learned a valuable lesson. Fear and happiness are two sides of the same coin. Fear is what stops you from living your life fully. Happiness is what makes your life worth living. By doing something that scares you every day, you overcome your fear and expand your comfort zone. By doing something that makes you happy every day, you nourish your soul and express your true self. By doing both, you balance your life and find your purpose." The young man thanked the master for his wisdom and asked him one more question. "Master, what do you do every morning and every evening?" The master replied, "Every morning, I wake up and do something that scares me. Every evening, I go to bed and do something that makes me happy." "What are those things?" the young man asked. The master smiled again and said, "That is my secret.